Welcome to Job Searching Skills. Over the course of this short video, you'll find how to utilise resources in order to find roles that appropriately match your skill set. We'll look at how to identify your skills in the first place, and then we'll move on to how to use online resources to find jobs and industries you'd like to work in. After that, we'll look at how to use your contacts and your networking skills in order to find jobs you might not otherwise find. Lastly, we'll look at how to tailor your approach. Identifying your skills is the best place to start. In order to find the right job, you need to understand where your strengths lie. You can do this by taking a look at your skills currently and determine what you're best suited for. Take some time to figure out what your best skills are and what type of skills you have. This includes both hard skills, which are teachable skills such as project management, and soft skills that are usually not taught but are part of a person's natural abilities or personal traits such as problem-solving skills. You can determine these skills by looking back at your accomplishments and your failures, and the areas in which you have excelled at will of course be your skills. Remember to map out your strongest skills and keep them handy to refer back to when necessary. Online resources. LinkedIn is first and foremost a great place to start you on your journey. It's particularly helpful as you can search for a company that you would actually want to work for and then see the roles they'd have available. It's also good for networking. Should you want to work for a specific company but they may not be hiring right now, you can find the right contact in the HR department in order to reach out and make yourself known should they be hiring in future. There are several other stable places to search for jobs. These include Indeed, Glassdoor, job centre websites, CV Library, Monster, and multinational recruitment agency websites. Failing that, use a search engine to find recruitment companies near you. Evaluate. Evaluate your experience to find relevant areas to pursue. Figure out what parts of your past experience you enjoyed and excelled in the most. Determining this will help you determine which career path is right for you if you are currently undecided. For example, if you were a customer service rep in a call centre and you loved talking to the customers and were able to quickly solve their problems, but you did not like being on the phone all day. Well, since you enjoyed the helping customers and you excelled at problem solving, perhaps retail customer service is better for you. Some recruiters only recruit for certain sector roles. If you wanted to work for a charity, for example, there are several different websites that cater to this specific recruitment, and it's important to research this beforehand. Define the job. Based on the evaluation of the skills and experience you've just done, define the type of job you want to apply to. This does not only include just job title, but also the type of company and the industry you feel would work best in or have the most experience in. Before you start applying to jobs, it's really best to determine a few key facets of the job that you're going to pursue. Decide the company. If you can define the type of company you want to work for and the type of environment you would fit well in, you'll be able to focus your time by applying to open positions only at these companies instead of places where you might never be happy. Factors to look at when evaluating the type of company you want to work for include private versus public, the size of the company, small, mid or large, whether the company is global versus non-global, and lastly, and very importantly, company culture and company fit. Let's look at industry. Determine the industry or industries you want to investigate. You may be more qualified or interested in one industry than another. Think about the type of experience you have and the role that you're looking for. Then determine which industry or industries you'd like to work in. Take the location into consideration when targeting an industry. Before wasting your time applying to jobs that you would not accept, you must pinpoint the location or locations you would work to and travel to. Think about working remotely and telecommuting as well. Let's look at cover letters. Prepare a targeted cover letter and resume. It is not recommended to submit a general cover letter and resume for each position you want to apply to. See, now every job has certain qualifications and experience they're looking for that may not be necessarily needed for another job, even if it is the same title job but at a different company. Therefore, you must update your cover letter and resume to include the most relevant information for each job. In order to adjust your cover letter and resume properly, you should read each job description carefully and highlight the qualifications needed. Final thoughts. Let's recap. Get networking. Many people find jobs from people they know rather than traditional means, such as job adverts. Try talking to family, friends, and other people you know to find out where work might be on offer. Try attracting employers. Rather than hunting down jobs, consider getting potential employers to come to you. Post your CV online and you could save yourself a lot of time and effort job hunting. Try targeting companies. Look at the organisations which might make a good employer and hone in on them. This may mean you only look at the big employers in your area, or it might mean that you look into one sector only, but on a nationwide basis. Try trying to find hidden gems. Many jobs can be landed before they are even advertised if you can get in there quickly enough. Look into internal recruitment and seek out word-of-mouth advice as good ways of getting your foot in the door early. And lastly, but not least, please remain positive. We all get a few knockbacks when looking for work. Don't take it personally if you're rejected or don't even get a response, because it is probably not something of anything you have done wrong. And lastly, best of luck. You've now got all the tools at your disposal to find the perfect job for you. Good luck and good hunting.